The police car screeched to a stop. Two young black twin girls, barely 14, were forced to the ground in front of their own house. The officer's voice was cold, his grip tighter than the cuffs he snapped on their wrists. Neighbors watched, filming, whispering, but 10 minutes later, that same cop was on his knees, crying, begging the very family he humiliated for mercy. What happened in those 10 minutes will leave you speechless. If you're part of the Black Visionaries family, hit that like button right now and subscribe for more jaw-dropping stories like this one. The morning sun had barely risen when the quiet suburban street was shattered by sirens. Two young twin sisters, Maya and Leah, were walking home from school, still in their navy blue blazers and plaid skirts. They were laughing about a math quiz, completely unaware of the police car pulling up behind them. Officer Daniels, a man known for his short temper, stepped out, hand on his belt. "You too. Stop right there," he shouted. Confused, the girls froze. "Is something wrong, sir?" Maya asked, voice trembling. Daniels sneered. Daniels sneered. Daniels sneered. "You match the description of two suspects who stole from a nearby store." Before they could speak, he roughly grabbed Leah's wrist and snapped on handcuffs. "Sir, please, we didn't steal anything," Leah cried. But he didn't listen. Neighbors peeked from windows. Some whispered. Others recorded on their phones. In seconds, what began as a misunderstanding turned into humiliation. Two innocent girls, treated like criminals, just because of how they looked. The sound of police radios echoed down the street as Officer Daniels pushed the girls toward his patrol car. Then, from down the road, came a voice filled with both fear and fire. "Officer, what is going on here?" It was Attorney Vanessa Cole, the twins' mother, a respected civil rights lawyer, still wearing her dark gray business suit from court. She rushed forward, eyes blazing. "Those are my daughters." Daniels turned, annoyed. "Ma'am, step back." These girls were seen leaving a store after a robbery. Vanessa's voice was sharp but steady. "Did you even ask for their names? Did you check the footage? Or are you just assuming guilt because of their skin?" The officer hesitated. The crowd grew silent. The flashing red and blue lights reflected off her determined face. "Remove those cuffs, now," she demanded. But Daniels, stubborn and defensive, refused. "Ma'am, if you don't back off, I'll have to detain you too." Gasps rippled through the crowd. Vanessa didn't move. She stepped closer, face to face with him. "You're making the biggest mistake of your career," she said quietly. Moments later, another patrol unit arrived. Sergeant Miller, a calm and seasoned officer, stepped out. "What's happening here, Daniels?" he asked. Daniels quickly explained his version, but Vanessa interrupted. "There's a convenience store 2 blocks away. Check the security cameras before you ruin these girls' lives." Miller nodded and made a call. Within minutes, the store clerk sent over footage. The video clearly showed 2 completely different suspects, older women wearing hoodies, nothing like the neatly dressed twins now sitting on the curb in handcuffs. Miller turned toward Daniels, disbelief in handcuffs. Miller turned toward Daniels, without cause. Daniels' face drained of color. You thought wrong," Miller snapped. "Remove those cuffs immediately." The twins' wrists were freed, but the damage was done. Leah's eyes filled with tears. Maya hugged her mother tightly. Vanessa's voice shook with controlled fury. "You don't get to humiliate children and walk away like nothing happened." Later that afternoon, Vanessa walked into the police station, calm but unyielding. The chief was waiting, visibly nervous. She laid her phone on the table. The video from bystanders had already gone viral. Millions of people had seen it. The image of Officer Daniels arresting 2 innocent girls was spreading everywhere. "You called them thieves," Vanessa said coldly. "But the world now sees the truth." Daniels sat silently in the corner, his confidence gone. "I didn't mean," Vanessa interrupted. "You didn't mean to. You humiliated my daughters in front of half the neighborhood. You made them afraid of the very people who are supposed to protect them." The chief cleared his throat, embarrassed. "Miss Cole, we'll conduct an internal review." "No," she cut him off. "You'll do more than that. You'll make a public apology." For the first time, Daniels looked up, eyes full of regret. "I'm sorry. I really am." But it was too late. The press was already outside. Cameras flashed as Vanessa and her daughters left the station, heads held high. A few days later, the city buzzed with outrage. Protesters filled the streets holding signs, "Justice for Maya and Leah." Officer Daniels faced suspension, and the police department was under investigation. But what shocked everyone was what happened next. One night, heavy rain poured over the city. Daniel's own teenage son was caught in a dangerous accident, trapped in a car as fire spread. The first responder on the scene was none other than Vanessa Cole. She had just left a late meeting nearby when she saw the crash. Without hesitation, she rushed through the flames, pulled the boy out, and called for help. Later, as the ambulance arrived, Daniels appeared, soaked, shaking, eyes filled with disbelief. Why would you help my son after what I did to yours?" he asked, voice breaking. Vanessa looked at him calmly. "Because justice isn't about revenge. It's about doing what's right, even when others don't." Daniels fell to his knees, tears mixing with the rain. "I'm sorry," he whispered. She turned away, her daughters standing behind her, watching silently. That night, the same man who had once handcuffed innocent children was now begging the very family he wronged for mercy. And the world saw that true strength comes not from power, but from grace. And that's how karma spoke louder than hate, reminding us that justice always finds its way. Thanks for watching, and if this story moved you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more powerful stories from Black Visionaries.